important issue in the federal court case Crystal Crown Hotel and Resort Sdn Bhd in Semenanjung, Malaysia was how the Industrial Relations Act of 1967 should be interpreted in relation to workers' right to form trade union. The decision clarified the extent to which employers might legally obstruct or restrict their employees' attempt to form a union, underscoring the essential value of freedom of association. The court carefully considered statute and case law to establish boundaries that would allow employers to lawfully pursue harmonious workplace practice while upholding employees' right to collective bargaining. Within the confines of Malaysia's labor law, the court decision established a noteworthy precedent for striking a balance between the right of employers and employees.
Hello, my name is Noatira Umaira binti Johari. My metric number is 295375. In this slide, I want to tell you about the issues of the cases. The first one is the hotel was permitted to take the employee service charge to satisfy the statutory requirement to pay the minimum wage. So, let's see what is the definition of basic wages. The court clarified that basic wages do not include service charges, which are additional payments made by customers. Therefore, this cannot be used to meet minimum wage requirements. In this case, whether the hotel could use employee service charges to meet the statutory minimum wage obligations. Next, this case talks about can such a service tax, according to the legislation, be incorporated into a clean wage system or added to the minimum wage amount? Regarding the issue of the whether a service charge can be incorporated into a clean wage system or added to the minimum wage amount, the federal court determined that it cannot. The court ruled that service charges as additional payments from customers do not qualify as basic wages, just like I said before. This is under the National Wages Consultative Council Act 2011, NWCCA 2011, and the Minimum Wages Order. Therefore, they cannot be used to supplement or replace the statutory minimum wage obligations set by the legislation. The intent is to ensure employees receive a base level of income from the employer, not from the supplementary sources like service charges.
My name is Nufalia Afra binti Zaid. My metric number is 293417. So the holding of the issue is the court answer both issue negatively and dismissed the appeal. The court believed that the source of this dispute is the matter of determining the standing of the National Wage Consultative Council Act 2011 and the minimum wage order 2011 up to 2020. In this dispute, two important provisions under the Industrial Relations Act 1967 were also disputed, namely Section 26 bracket 2 and Section 13 bracket 4 in making onward by the Industrial Relations Court. Next, Section 26 bracket 2 and Section 13 of the Industrial Relations Act 1967 should then be implemented in a way to ensure the minimum wage prescribed in achieved without derogation from other entitlement or benefit enjoyed by the workman. The rationale is to avoid entrenchment to benefit and deprivation of monies by the workman. The appellant Crystal Crown Hotel and Resort Sendirian Berhad refused to commence a collective bargaining in 1 October 2011 with the respondent Kesatuan Kebangsaan Pekerja-Pekerja Hotel, Bar and Restoran Semenanjung Malaysia, which resulted the dispute being referred to the Industrial Court in February 2012. The court established that a basic wage under Section 23 of National Wage Consultation Council 2011 is the bare minimum sum payable for work done under a contract of service, regardless of what the individual contract of service or collective agreement provide. It means to say that all contractual agreement must provide this amount of basic minimum wage to provided legislatively.
My name is Siti Nur Azmawani binti Abdul Aziz and my matric number is 289864. Rationale of the holding for the workers' right. Workers' right to fair treatment, good working condition and representation may be emphasized court argument. It will make more justice for workers' right. Compliance with legal framework is to ensure that unions and employees comply with the existing legal framework governing labor relations. Next, legal consistencies will be upheld through the decision which will be influenced by previous court decision. In Crystal Crown Hotel and Resort SDN BHD with National Union of Hotel, Bar and Restaurant, employees of Peninsula Malaysia, the decision of the Federal Court will be informed through a comprehensive analysis of labor law, the validity of trade unions activities, the employees' compliance with law, and the need to uphold workers' rights while guarantees fair and legal employees' business practice.
In conclusion, the Federal Court decision in Crystal Crown Hotel and Resort Sedian Berhad in Semenanjung, Malaysia underscored the paramount importance of upholding the freedom of association for workers within the Malaysian labour landscape. The ruling clarified the boundaries within which employers could exercise their right while ensuring the employees enjoy the full extent of their statutory right to join trade unions. This landmark decision served to strike a delicate balance between the interests of employers and employees, thereby fostering a more equitable and harmonious industrial relation framework in Malaysia.